Hey everyone, welcome to Running Retro. So we're going to be doing the Thumb Brothers Challenge today for Ninja Gaiden. And it's been a while. I thought it might be kind of fun to get back into everything we've been doing, with a community challenge stream. So and I wanted to start a couple minutes early just to make sure that all the tech is working. It's been I've been shifting things around a lot since you guys have seen us last, and hopefully it's all an improvement, volume, that kind of stuff. I've got a couple things. First of all, hello to everyone who's already here. Thanks for stopping by, guys. AR, I didn't text in response because we were just about to start. But yeah, everything's great, man. Everything's great. Been just working my butt off, trying to get a lot of personal mods done with custom boards, stuff like that. My inventory is sorted and figure out kind of where I'm going in the future now that we have an idea after a year of being open exactly where things are, where we're headed, and what we need to do. And make sure that I'm doing my due diligence, for my family, for the business side of things, and for the fun side of things. So I've got some announcements to make. That's not going to be today, but we are gearing up for another channel update very soon, and I'll have a lot more details then. We've also got a couple things in the works with Thumb, and we'll bring you all up to speed on that. But I hope you guys are all well. Been way too long. Sorry, it's been a bit. But yeah, we're gonna keep going. Leo, that might be because it's a third-party adapter. I'm generally using original hardware on it, but I'll look into that. I'll see if I can find a fix for you, man. I'll email you in response. But yeah. So today I want to address a couple things before we get started because they're important. So the first and foremost thing is I am using an EverDrive. The reason I'm using an EverDrive is because if we die and restart, then I don't want to have to force myself to die multiple times. So if we die, we're just going to use the EverDrive to restart. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, you guys have seen the only time in my life I've ever beaten Ninja Gaiden 1. The Ninja Gaiden 1 Getting Good is the only time I've played this game and beaten it. And it's the only time I've played past the second level as well, I might add. So 1-1, I know it. Getting into World 2 or Stage 2, I don't really know this game. But I did want to do something for a community challenge and at least throw a submission in to support. So that's why I'm doing this today. I don't expect to beat this. I do not know Ninja Gaiden. I have not practiced Ninja Gaiden. It's on my list. But yeah, so just so you guys know where we're coming, so all of your expectations are kind of in line. Linda, welcome. Hope you're doing well. How's it going? But yeah, so we're gonna probably stream for a couple hours, is my guess. Now I am using my main Nintendo controller, but I have another dozen, and so I'm thinking what we'll do is we'll try a little bit on this one, and then we'll probably try and test some controllers and see how they do. And if that happens, then I've got a Sharpie and some Scotch tape over here, and I'll be marking what the controllers need done. And I've got a whole bunch of refurbed pads, or brand new silicon pads to put in. So we'll see that. The last thing is, you guys may have noticed, I have done a couple Twitch streams. So this is one of those things that I mentioned a little bit in the channel update, and I want to sort of more officially announce here. And that is that I want this channel to be tech and fun. And I think that with that in mind, I do want to do some competitive stuff, like challenge myself to get better at games. And when I'm doing something competitive that's not really in the spirit of just like having a plain old good time, I'm going to stream that on Twitch. And then I will stream just sort of the good times and the community stuff on YouTube. Because YouTube's really my place for community, if that makes sense. So that is one shift that I'll just sort of let out of the bag now. I don't have a schedule for what that's going to be. I do have a short list of games. So I'm currently playing Mario 1 and trying to break a 5-minute, 30-second PB. So I'm trying to get sub 530 in Mario 1, and then I'm going to take on Journey to Silius, Mega Man X, Ninja Gaiden, and Metroid 2 as sort of my starting point for picking up games to get not like hyper competitive with, but start getting what I feel is a respectable PB, and then just grinding them out for a bit, trying to get good at them, and then moving on. So that is something that if you guys want to follow us over there as well, there will be some extra content, and I will post videos of the PBs on the YouTube channel, so you guys can see where there's been some real progress. Okay, anyway, that's enough preamble, guys. Let's get to the thumb challenge and just see how far I can get. No power-ups. That shouldn't matter too much for me because I could never survive long enough to have a power-up. So most of the time, I wasn't able to play with power-ups. I gotta get used to this game again. Okay, we gotta make sure we don't use that now. I hate the boxers. The boxers are always those guys that that just get you. They get you in stun locks. So I'm not sure how much I'm gonna be able to commentate while I'm doing this because, again, like I don't know this game very well. I've just played it through and beaten it the one time. And so this is going to be interesting. 1-1, whatever. That's exactly what I didn't want to have happen. But I didn't know you could jump on that wall. Oh well. But how are you guys? What you guys up to? I've been following a little bit from the shadows, but I'm not even going to worry about that. We're not going to die there. That boss is toast, and I know he's toast, so I don't mind letting him walk into us. For sake of expediency, I am going to skip cutscenes, but I suspect this is probably where our runs go to die. Frankly, I wonder if I can actually wall jump here. Nope, okay. This controller or I are not capable of it. I know some controllers just aren't precise enough, even out of the box, to do some of the wall jumps, so this controller I don't really know much about. It needs a refurb, it needs a repad, it needs a few things. It needs some help. Whoops, I was watching chat, not the screen. Pretty big mistake there, but whatever. Alright, come on. Get up there. Get up there, Ryu. You can do it. I have a minimum amount of faith in you to be able to get up there and do it. Emphasis on minimum amount of faith. Well, I managed to get through that, which is kind of better than I expected, so that's a thing. Hey, Thumb, how you doing? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. I should have died there, just for the record. Okay, well, there we go. Alright, there's our first reset. That was quick. Thanks on the mummy, man. That's, we'll probably get pretty good on the first level, though. of worked. I mean, that's not what I was trying to do at all, but it doesn't matter. We're not picking anything up. Apparently. Hey, Celestial, I am quasi back, man. I'm just doing this as a community interaction because I wanted to support, but yeah, no, this is the start of us returning. But there's a lot more to it than just that. I will do a channel update soon. I just want to know. I want to know what the full update is before I start posting them wildly, because I don't want to get into the point where I'm like my usual long-winded self and posting 18 updates to say like one thing, right? Like I don't want to get into that realm, so. Well, I mean, if I like a game, man, I tend to get pretty good at it. Like, I used to speedrun Dark Souls, too, right? Like, I can play games pretty well if I really want to. I just never play... I never play games that I'm particularly good at on stream. Like, that's just not really my thing. I don't tend to stream that stuff. But anyway, we're getting there. We're getting there. Appreciate the heads up on it though. Okay, well we got the. All right, that was good. That was also good. How's it going, Liam Retro Dad? Welcome. How's your day / evening / night, depending on where you're located? Ah, okay, well, I didn't mean to get that. I did not mean to get that. Oh well. Sure. So I don't know what's in the candles, so I don't know what candles to avoid, unfortunately. So we're gonna be learning a bit here on the fly, unfortunately. So be it. Oh, well, that sucks. I figured if you because it's technically picking it up and using it, I figured that would void the that would void it. Good to know. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Retro gamer. Eh, no worries, Thumb. I just took it as literally as possible. That way I don't give you something that's technically not legit. I guess we don't actually have to slash that guy, huh? Because when we did our first little run there, didn't we just dodge him? Interesting. I'll have to look into that. Go back and watch. Yeah, okay, that's good to know. Right? Yeah, the 80s were a good time for gaming, that's for sure. Alright, I keep getting hit by this putt, so let's try and not that time. Much better. Cool. Yeah, right? So, that's something I said at the beginning of the stream. At least we survived that. Is that The only time I've ever beaten this game was on a Getting Good stream, and it took us 4 hours for me to beat it. Other than that, I've never really played past that first mummy there. So, I don't know this game really at all. Oh god, I didn't realize that guy was coming. Cool. So, yeah, I don't know this game. I'm just trying to participate in a community challenge and you know, show some support. But this is not a game I know really at all. I basically done one 4-hour grind session in my life to beat it, and that's it. But I do want to learn this game. It is high on the list. Well, you do get to hear a lot of those, don't you? Well, we're getting better at that. But... That's weird, Leo. Oh, you mean on the cube? Interesting. Are you talking about the stream or the cube? Okay. Well, yeah, I'm reading chat and just walk into that guy. So honestly, I'll be pretty happy if we can get through the this stage without dying and with no power-ups. Like a lot of what I did was die a lot when we played it on the Getting Good. So I kind of got through a lot of the game without power-ups anyway. So that part isn't really unusual to me, because I normally am not skilled enough at this game to keep the power-ups. It's the not dying part that's kind of the problem. But you know, whatever, we'll take it as we can get it. All right, so that means what? One guy's gonna come here? Okay, no. Yeah, it's that not dying part that's the actual problem here, isn't it? I got everything else down. It's just the not dying part. The words of a champion. In some other universe. No! Okay, that was fine. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Can I just run it? No, I can't just run it. Okay. Good to know. Get out of here, you bother me. I don't know what this guy does, so... Am I out of range here? Hey, cool, I am. Oh god, that's bad. Okay. At least I can do that. Never mind. That didn't do me any good. Ah! I'm just gonna do that to get over him. Because I can beat him. Okay, cool. Hey, that's not bad. Nice. I'll take it. That's only like the third time I've ever fought that boss in my life, so... I'll take it. Oh, kneel and slash? Okay, cool. Hey, zombie! Welcome, man! I will take it. We should have died there. We deserved the death, and we didn't get it. So yeah, I'll take that all day long. Better lucky than good. I don't know what I just picked up. Hopefully it's not a problem. Okay. Doesn't look like I have any power-ups, so... yeah, we'll find out. Thanks, zombie. Welcome, man. It's a little bit of a cameo, but this is definitely the, okay. I didn't know what I could do there. Go away. Okay, fine. Whatever. Whatever. That's obviously not good. But it's a start. What a way to get hit there, huh? What a way to get hit. We don't need life, right? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, that actually was timed, and I'm pretty proud to have gotten the timing on it, and I should have gotten hit there. Okay. That wasn't bad. I mean, I'll take it. I've got no idea what to do there. No one needs life. Hey, Eugene. Welcome. Alpha, welcome. Welcome all. Technically, Alpha, I missed the deadline. I just wasn't able to actually play the game at all before the deadline ended. Been super, super busy. But Thumb extended the deadline, and when he did that, like I had to do it. Like, I don't know. I couldn't leave him hanging. I really don't need to do all that fancy jumping there. I just need to jump up, dodge the thing, drop back down. It was the 15th. He extended it to the end of the month. Perfect, Eugene. Perfect. Love it. Thanks for stopping by, dude. Appreciate it. Most people's challenges, I just don't have time to do because it's like a week. Man, it's hard for me to find an hour to do any of this stuff, let alone longer. So it's like, I mean, it was hard for me to find time in a month just to do this. So it's like if it's shorter than that, then most of the time I just can't do it. I don't know what just happened there. I guess I didn't turn around, huh? It's pretty easy what I didn't do there. Yeah, I don't know. We maybe should use a save state to learn how to deal with the end of that stage. I mean, I know that jump is hard. The one that I just died on. So maybe it's worth actually learning that, because doing run-throughs until we get there is... I mean, at this point, playing all the way through, and then, I picked up health? Oh. Oh, didn't know that. Yeah, whatever. Alright. We're dead. I didn't even know that I picked up health, frankly, guys. I don't know this game. Cool, so we still haven't gotten past stage 2. Heard. Because if I violate the terms of the thing, then that run doesn't even count, right? Like, I mean, that's technically cheating then, and So that means if that run is completely null and void, then we're still trying to get past stage 2. Backwards progress, the best kind of progress. Progress, right? Or does the run end with the grab of a power-up? It's the same as a death. That's actually a good question. I think Thumb's new deadline for this is the end of the month. Okay. Gotcha. I didn't know he'd turn around there. Well, that's good to know. Learn something new every day. I'm reading chat and not... Yeah, this is the part I hate, when you accidentally grab something there, and yeah, then you're just toast, right? How do you do the fast slashes? Is it you hit down during your jump? You just hit down and A to cancel. Is that how you do that? Or up and A? I love this game, though. This game is so much fun. Like, I want to get good at it. I just need to take more time. Welcome, Dom. Welcome, man. With some practice, like, what I'd like to be able to do as a start is be able to beat the game in, like, an hour. Reliably. That's kind of where I'm at. Kind of where I'm at. Start with that. Start with that. Music in this game is really good, too. What's easy? Have a good one, Eugene. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Alright, turn around. There you go. I don't even know why I'm trying. I don't care to get up there, so it doesn't really matter. Don't need to kill that guy. I wonder if I can get around these guys. Oh, I love it. I love that. Cool. All right. Ah, well. I did it last time. I didn't get in this. I don't know why I'm jumping a little bit early in there. I gotta remember to jump a little bit late, and then we'll be good. Sonic 1 is fun to beat. Sonic 2, Robotnik's kind of obnoxious. When does that bounty dude actually jump? Have a good one, Leo. Thanks for stopping by, man. Good to see you. Let's wait for that. Let's wait for that. I really, really hate the final boss of Sonic 2. I just don't find him fun. No, I always forget that. Okay, well. We've only gotten there, what, twice? So. I need to remember not to just keep going there. It's so easy to just think you can keep going. And, yeah, you can't. Oy. Whoop! Oh, I dodged him. I don't know why I'm worrying about getting hit here. It doesn't really matter. As long as... I just kind of like to... I don't know. I kind of like to... not get hit when I'm going through this, but... it doesn't really matter. It's kind of a moot point. Yippers, apparently. Yeah, I really want to get that sub 530 in Super Mario Brothers. I want to learn this game, but that 530 has got to come beforehand. And I'm probably, if I get the 530, then I'm almost certainly going to want that 5 minute. I can get it, too. I'm not that far off. Not that far off at all. Just need some more refinement. And that'll get us there. Thanks, Celestial. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, I think, I did it off stream and I didn't record it, but I was doing a playthrough of Metroid 2, and from the time I started to the time I finished, I got really close to an hour. So I'm pretty sure that I can get my sub hour on that, or very, very close now. I need to practice a couple more Metroid strats, but once I get that, then I think I'll be pretty good on that. I need to practice on Mega Man X to get better Hadouken strats, and then I can. I mean, I've already effectively been at the hour mark for that game. I just was that a health? Was that health that I just got? Yeah, Metroid 2. It wasn't health? Okay. Ruined my rhythm by pausing there. Oh well. Blast it. I shouldn't have stopped. I was in a groove. Oh well. Whatever. What is the blue thing? Is it just points? Is that all it is? Man, I've been playing I've been playing Metroid, Samus Returns on the 3DS, and I just don't like it. Once I started playing it on the 2DS instead of the 3DS, it got a lot better. But yeah. Yeah, no, so Celestial, my speed game is Metroid 2. If there's like a speed game that I really... If I could be associated with a speed game, it would be Metroid 2. Though I might start trying to do some Dark Souls runs again. Dark Souls 1. But I don't think I have the, I don't think I have the time to dedicate to that. And it's also, it doesn't really fall into the retro category for me. Not quite, so... Like, I kind of don't want to do it for the channel. I like some of the ideas, Celestial, but I feel like they, kind of missed the point. Like, they tried to make it more convoluted and complicated, whereas one of the things that was so great about, one of the things that was so great about Metroid 2 was the fact that it was so, like, it was so simple. That was a good recovery. I feel good about that. Okay. Actually, I feel pretty good about that as a whole. Right there, that whole movement. Yeah, with some practice I could beat this game on a... Okay. There we go. Let's give up all the life that we just got, huh? Let's not take the damage boost off the bat. Oh, wow. At least I can do the wall jumps. Like, that is at least, like, a little bit of... No! I thought I turned around! Whatever. I didn't even know you could catch that wall. Awesome. So I think if we can, like, build up to consistently get past 1-2, I'll be pretty happy, because that's not bad practice for just learning how to get through this game, just to beat it regularly to start with. Like, that's not a bad way to start going. So I'll feel pretty good about that, actually, if we can just get consistent at it. I have a feeling that our son might have been typing that. Blah, 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 blah. What do you expect from a 9-month-old? Oh, is the Act 3 boss the 2 statues? Is that or Act 3, the level 3? Hey, Heaps. Welcome, dude. How you doing, man? Okay. At least I've got the timing on that down a little bit. Oh, I don't know him then. I mean, I may have fought him once, ever. So. Okay. Just info. Oh man, I managed to save it. No! And then I hit the jump button and nothing happened. Oh, that sucks. That really sucks. I saved it and then, yeah, nothing. Nothing. Oh well. Oh well. At least this time, like, I remembered sort of what was happening there. So there's that. Like, there is some improvement. Cool. I'm glad you're getting good footage then, dude. As long as this helps Thumb out, guys, as long as this helps Thumb out and you guys have some fun, then I'm glad to be doing it. That's all I care about. Like, I know I'm not completing this game today, and I know I'm not NDRing it. So it's all about can we learn and get a little bit better. Because I think if I had to say, so we played, yeah, it absolutely did. Absolutely. No, that means that I'm doing exactly what I'm here to do. Make some good content for, to support. Like, that's all I'm trying to do. And get a little bit better. But if you figure, so the way I did it, I sat down and I thought about it a little bit. So we played Ninja Gaiden 1 for 4 hours on our Getting Good. And we basically beat it pretty much at the 4-hour mark, as I remember. I had a lot of trouble with the last stage. But if you tally it all up, including those 4 hours, I'm pretty sure total in my life, I've played about 5 hours of Ninja Gaiden. Total. Ever. Not including what we've done now. So, basically, at this point, I've played 6 hours of Ninja Gaiden in my entire life. So I feel like the learning curve that we're getting here is actually not bad for that as a lifetime total. I did it again. So given that, like the other thing I'm trying to do is try and figure out what a realistic expectation is for this attempt as well. So I think that a realistic expectation is that probably in another like 10 minutes, I finally start getting into a groove and getting past 2-2 or wherever that is. And then, okay. And then after that, yeah, that's a good point. But I think that, yeah, realistic expectation is like in 10 minutes or so, we probably start getting down in rhythm for getting through 2-2, and then, and then at that point, we probably push to the end of 3-1, and I probably get locked on 3-1. That's kind of my guess. That's my prediction for how this goes. So let's see how close we get to that. I'm not gonna try and fail there either. Like I would like to get farther. I'd take it as a huge mark of pride to sit down for a couple hours and get farther. Just for like personal improvement, but as a start, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, and I mean, again, that was like, I played an hour of it total in, you know, God, I don't know, probably picking it up and playing it 20 times at friends' houses for, you know, 5 minutes a piece, literally. And then, oh, I haven't missed him yet. Interesting. But yeah, can we just walk off here? Okay, we could just walk off here. Good. That's streamlined that a little bit. So yeah, just like playing the first level, repeatedly. I'd like to get that jump to the point where I'm actually landing on the edge. Ah, we can do it. All right, cool. There we go. I feel good about that. I feel bad about that. Alright, I'm trying to figure out where the right point to jump there is, and I don't know it. So we're getting past one part, and now I'm having to get used to the next. And that's gonna be an interesting thing. It was we actually got through it pretty quickly. But no worries, Lame Dad Retro. Appreciate it, dude. Yeah, the reason the stream started when it did was because that was when the Munchkin needed to wake up from his nap. So totally understand. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you had a good time. I know. I think this is the first time I've streamed since we've been following each other. So I hope it was a good time. And may the Munchkin wake up happy, not grumpy. Boom, shakalaka. We got stage 1 down at least. Is that an achievement? Is it an achievement to get stage 1 down? I don't think so, but Scrub achievement unlocked. We have officially reached Scrub status. No! Oh god, no. We need to not die there. That would be so bad. I'm not that bad. Yeah. Yeah, Alpha. Oh, appreciate that, guys. We'll see if we can do better. I mean, I'd like to get to... Kind of my goal, seeing how this is going, is to get to 3-2. But, I might, if we can get to that section with the, at the end, is it at the end of 3-1 or the end of 3-2? But right before the boss, if we can get to that regularly, then I might make a, since I am using the EverDrive right now, I might make a save, yeah, 3-2. The end of 3-2, I may just sacrifice a run there and make a save state so that I can actually practice that for the future. Because that's obviously going to be a place that we need to practice, no matter what. Like, whenever I start doing this. Because I am going to start trying to really learn this game. Again, after Mario 1, then I'm probably going to dig in to Ninja Gaiden. Because this is a game that I love, and I just don't know it, and I really want to be able to pick this up and beat it for fun on a whim. This is definitely one of the games I'd like to be able to do that too. Hey, YBGN! Welcome! Welcome, welcome. Alright, so if I can just not screw this up, that's better. I mean, it kind of was better, actually. Whatever, I'll take it. That was the point that I always used to get stuck and have trouble with. So the fact that I'm still, like, getting stuck there and having a little trouble with it, I'm not going to worry about that. Yeah, Thumb, your runs are... I mean, from what I've watched them, your runs are... Ugh. That was gross. I feel like some of what I need to learn are mechanics, right? So some of this is learning the stages, and some of this right now is learning mechanics. Like when you're trying to turn around in air, how sometimes you try and jump and you don't turn around, you still face the same way, and I kind of want to get I don't really understand the mechanics behind that, so that's definitely a very real thing. But that, I think that's going to be kind of the I think that's kind of going to be the benchmark. I love how fluid this game is. It feels so good to play it. feels so good to play it. Well, that's the other reason too, Celestial, is that for a lot of the challenges, like, I don't. If that's not the case, then I could probably participate in more challenges. But I mean, it's like I don't think that uncompleted challenges are. Is that okay? Like, I mean, if you just play, is that what most people are asking for? Because I feel like most people are asking for, you know, beat this challenge or it's not worth the time. And if that's the case, next time, like, I don't join in a lot of that. Not because I don't mind. I don't mind not finishing. I don't mind not finishing a challenge, but no, your challenge is clear thumb. Yeah, absolutely. But I'm saying in general, like, one of the reasons that I don't compete in challenges because usually I feel like if it's not a completed challenge, then it doesn't really like count at all. So, you know, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Like, they're not turning around. I'm trying to figure out what the window is where you actually do turn around and where you don't. I kind of like to know. But that's just learning the game, right? That's something where you sit down, you just load up the first level, and you sit down, and then you try and... you just try and, do it again and again and again and again to see what, to see how the mechanics work. I feel like I need to do that for, yeah, probably like 10 minutes, right? Like, it shouldn't take too long. Alright, let's see if we can get past this. I'm ready to be past this part. Or not this part, but the next part. Let's see if we can get to the third level again. If I shut up and focused, I might do better. But I kind of feel like if you can't do commentary and do it, then you don't really have it, right? So right now, if I just sat down, really concentrated, and did it, then I feel like it kind of doesn't count. Does that make sense? Like, I kind of want to be interacting with chat, and I want to have that skill. Alright, so we're gonna jump. Man, what is it? I have had no trouble with that guy. None! And all of a sudden, I just can't do it. Oh well, so be it. It's kind of embarrassing dying on that guy every time. Part of me feels like I should continue. Like, I should not just reset all the way, but, I mean, it's not like the first stage is really posing any of a threat. So, I don't know, I kind of just want to continue. Yeah. I just wanted to see how you do that. Okay. I think I see how to do it. I'm not fast at it at all. Which, of course not, right? Like, that's not an easy trick. If the pros have trouble getting it fast, I've got no expectations for getting it fast. Gotta be careful there, actually. Holding the jump button. Alright. Okie dokie then. Let's not make a mistake here. Let's not make a mistake. Let's crush this part out. It's time to crush this part out.
Yeah, so it's not a very good stretch.
Yeah. Right? I think this will be the game I practice next. So, like, the first attempt will be... the first attempt will just be learning how to beat the game, right? Like, so... I may use save states. I think I'll just practice this game without the spin slash anyway, because I'm not What is it with that guy? Seriously, what is it with that guy? That's really stupid. I've given him a haircut. Running retros, ninja haircuts. Back open for business, folks. That was the theme in Ninja Gaiden 2, wasn't it? We gave everyone a haircut. I hate the hitboxes in that game. Hate the hitboxes in that game. Hitboxes in this game are fine. Just me. Because if I wait, then I get hit, but... I'm great, man. Been super busy and super productive, so it's been like... It's been really good. It's been really good. How about yourself, YBGN? How you doing? Hanging in there? How did you get that, that PC Engine fixed? I'd love to know what's wrong with it, just in case somebody comes and talks to me and they are wondering, you know, troubleshooting something, what the actual problem was. Hey, Rage, welcome, man. Not much, dude. Working my butt off. I've been making custom printed circuit boards and working on a few new mods and organizing, cleaning my inventory and practicing Mario 1. And I may actually be going back to school here. I guess it's not a maybe, but yeah, I'm going to go back to school here for a little bit for an associate's in electrical engineering, because I'm starting to do some stuff that, like, I know my retro consoles really well, but I kind of like to know some of the theory behind what I'm doing a little bit better, and I could look it up and start learning it just by reading a book. Like, I've got the level of knowledge to do that, but I think it's just better to, like, at the end of the day, if I ever need to pivot, then there we go. Okay. If I ever need to pivot, then I'll have, like, another way to make a living. Alright, I need to be... Whatever. I swore I was gonna miss that guy. Okay, you said that's just points, so I don't need to worry about that. Oh, no! Oh, whatever. We got there. We got there. But how you been doing, Rage? What you been up to? Well, ducking and slashing is a lot easier. Yeah, Celestial, that is something that we are both working on intentionally. Can I just jump these guys? Like, oh god, what have I done? Okay, well, should have been more patient. But now we know. Like, now I know to move slowly through 3-1. And just bide my time. We hadn't gotten far enough to learn that yet, so that is actually huge. First time I was forced to because I was scared. Second time I was overly confident and got wrecked. So that means the third time I can be not scared and conservative. That kind of forces you to go slow though, right, Celestial? Like at the end of the day there, that's what makes you go slow. Isn't it? Am I crazy? I mean, I am crazy, but that's not really... That's not the point. Well, I feel like you can go fast through there, but it probably requires a lot more skill than I have, or at least a lot more practice than I have, right? So we have made it legit, like, to 3-1 a couple times. Not bad. Not bad. Stopping to kill the enemies. Yeah, stopping to kill the enemies is what makes it slow. Because that's what I did the first time, and it ended up going pretty well for me. And then the second time, that's what I didn't do. Okay, what dictates... Oh, I didn't know those guys came down a level. Interesting. So what dictates that little hoppy dude following you all the way down? The guy on the right there. No, you die now, thank you. Because he usually doesn't follow me down, but... Speedrunning competitively is hard. I guess I've seen that guy once, huh? Yeah, okay. Speedrunning competitively is definitely hard. The little, okay, there we go. I mean, we survived, so I guess I have no complaints, right? Like, as long as we survive, I kind of don't care. Okay. I'm just gonna take that hit. I don't really care. The guy who I don't know. I don't know what those guys are called. The ones that kind of run like. I was off by a little bit. Whatever. Doesn't matter. The guys who run on all fours after you, they look like guys in masks. Are they like dogs or something? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. No, not the football players. The guys who are actually like. I did actually hit down there. Okay. Okay. We've successfully made it. Yeah, the mutts. We've successfully made it to 3-2. I think, right? I didn't accidentally pick up health this time. No! You jerk face. What a jerk face. Let's not say we didn't there, huh? Okay, that's fine. That's also fine. Don't care about that guy. Don't care about that guy. Okay, is this the... No, this isn't the crazy jump. Woohoo! Okay. Okay, I don't know how to deal with this. I turned around! Come on! I actually did turn around there, too. Oh, well. Hey, Josh! Welcome, man! Yeah, I knew about the respawning bird because that got me the first time I came through here. Okay, well, we got to the end of 3-2. We got to 3-2 twice in a row, so that's a good sign. And this is where my earlier prediction of we don't get past this was, but maybe. Maybe. I definitely hit back on that last one, so I don't know why I didn't actually turn around there. Because I was going to turn around really carefully and then kill the cat and then start figuring out how to jump over that space. That was, I don't know what I did there. So that was my plan. I think that plan is fine. But yeah, about that. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Well, we have gotten to 3-2. So that's a start. 3-2. I don't even know what 4-1 is, frankly. Just realized I don't even know what the fourth stage is. But then, honestly, I didn't know what the third stage was either. So there's that. This is all learning. How you doing, Josh? What you been up to, man? That mutt. When does he follow you down to this platform right here? Because sometimes he follows me down there and sometimes he doesn't. Are those dogs? I always thought they were like just people in ninja costumes. I don't know. Okay, I've got a bit of a sense for the timing on that now. Yeah, it's a pleasure, Thumb. Thanks for posting the challenge and giving us a little extra time. I wonder what the jump point is. I feel like if I could learn how to do that fast, then I could do it more. I mean, I guess it's like that. The statement I'm about to make is kind of stupid because I was gonna say if I could do that fast, then I could do it more consistently. But if I do it slowly, then like, you jerk face. Cool, got it. All right. All right. I mean, honestly, guys, like I take this as a huge step forward because, just as it is, because I never used to be able to get past stage 2, so that feels like a huge improvement no matter what way I look at it, and I feel pretty happy about that. Nice, Josh. It's good to see you, man. That, I feel like we almost got hit there. I didn't know you could do that. That was cool. I mean, I'm getting better. It feels like I'm getting better. Hitting that bird there, like that, knowing that I could do that, and when... No, I knew I was going to get hit there, so that was a mistake, but... hitting that bird there and knowing that I could do it felt huge. Yeah, whatever. I mean, I may need the health for the boss, but right now, I can't even get to the boss right now, so I don't need the health for the boss. I need to learn how to get, I need to learn how to get through this section, right? Like, that's priority one. Learning how to beat the boss can come after we've learned how to actually get there. Alright, that was good. Alright. Oh well. How is Monster Hunter Rise? Ah, man, if we can get to 3-3, I think I'll be pretty happy if we get to 3-3. I've got new expectations. New expectations! Shall we put on Kiss Great Expectations? Do we need to do that? Do I need to get a license for that for one moment? Pay a year's salary just to put on Kiss Great Expectations once? That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Mazen, hey man, how you doing, dude? How you been? Define winning, Mazen. I'm winning up to a point. A very, very specific, abrupt point. At the moment, that point is called 3-2, and it's more like a dagger in my back at the moment. It's more like a dagger in my back. But right up to that point, yeah, oh yeah, we're winning. Hey, 21 Sandwich, welcome, dude. Glad to have you. Thanks everyone for turning up. I appreciate it a lot. It's cool. It's cool to see everyone. I'm sorry we haven't been as present, but it's what it is. It's what it is. Yeah, it really is good to see everyone too. Woo! Haven't made that mistake yet. Haven't made the mistake of jumping too early yet. Quasi back, Celestial. Quasi. As I said, this is more of a cameo, but... Alright, so I need to just jump later there. Yeah. Let's reset that guy. The thing is, it's good because if you watch... Like, we were making mistakes and then just dying, right? Now we're making mistakes and... able to recover from them, right? And that's most of the time. But yeah, now we're making mistakes and able to recover from them. So that's a positive. Like, I feel like that's a pretty good step in the right direction. Man, the grind is going to be real to learn each of the levels after we finish up Mario 1. Like, I really am gonna grind this game And I really am gonna grind this game to actually learn it. Because I'd definitely like to. I don't know, Mazin. Considering, like, as I said, considering this is, like, one of a total lifetime of 6 hours I've played this game, maybe, like, 6.5 hours I've played this game in my life, there's more, I think there's more progress than mistakes. There are plenty of mistakes, though. There are plenty of mistakes. But, like, so, I feel like our movement has gotten a lot more fluid. That's one of the things, like, I really want in this game, is actually the reason I want to get good at the game is not for being able to be good at the game or the, or, you know, being able to beat it and play it and beat it and show somebody the game. But the real reason I want to get, good at this game is because this game looks so beautiful. Okay, there we go. This game looks so beautiful when you really get it down. Like, the movement is so fluid and silky smooth that it's just one of those things that it's a pleasure to watch. And I kind of want to get it to a point where I can watch a playthrough of it that I can actually play and enjoy watching it. Because, like, even the pauses there's something about the aesthetics of this game where it just looks so good. Even when you're just waiting on an enemy, like, there is just something about the game. I don't know. Kind of hard to describe, but there's this beautiful smoothness and just, like, fluidity to this game that I just don't think a lot of other NES games have. At least they don't have it as down as well as this does. There's something about it, and it feels as good as it looks too. Like, this is one of those Nintendo games that I just can't complain about the controls at all. I can't nitpick it for the design. It has some hard parts, it has some frustrating parts, yeah, but there is something about the design that feels so good. Like, they just really nailed it. And, you know, I think that's one of the reasons it's classic too. I'm gonna get hit by that leopard at some point. Yeah, whatever. I got you baited. Bob Ross stage, love it. Love it. That's it, Thumb. For that, I'll do a 24-hour stream, and we'll see if you can watch anyone play this game for 24 hours. That came off as snarkier than I meant. I meant that in really good humor. Maybe a little self-deprecatory, but not, oh god, that was bad. Yeah, no. Yeah, no, it was not meant that way at all. I realized that the moment it came out of my mouth, I'm like, man, that sounded off. I'm like, no, that's not what I meant. Oh, what a jerk. That's not what I meant at all. Oy. You know those moments when you're like, I should chew and taste my words more carefully before I just spit them out like that. Hey, hey, watch it. Watch it. What can I say? I'm an oddball. But you all knew that. Normal is boring. I don't mind, dude. Pull out the fun stick and prod me with it. It's fine. Poke, poke. That didn't sound odd at all, did it? Thinking back on it. Well, welcome back, guys. I'm gonna lose my PG rating, but I've already lost that a number of times. When I was gonna talk about doing this run, I was gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna need some salve after this, because it's gonna hurt so much. It is not going to be gentle. This playthrough. 86 gentleness. I really don't want to stop for that guy. I mean, I want to get to the point where I can just burn through that area. That's going to take some real practice, though. I'm not anywhere even close to that yet. No! You've got to be kidding me. Mazin will remember. Mazin, you remember the ninja haircuts? Retro's ninja haircuts are back, open for business. That was Ninja Gaiden 2, wasn't it? As I remember, where I kept, like, every enemy I would slash just that second too early, and I would always, like, get through the, I would hit the head, but never actually hit the hitbox. It was like, it was like the most pinpoint precision failure you could have. I screwed up the last one, so 3-2 is as far as we've gotten, Zombie. 3-2. I am winning. I am winning at hitting a wall. I have successfully hit a wall. I'm winning at failing to NDR the game. 100%. I am succeeding 100% of the time with failing to NDR the game. Absolutely. One could not succeed more than I am currently succeeding at doing that. Wonder how many times that jump has killed me. Okay. Alright. Still succeeding. Still succeeding. Man, each of the Ninja Gaidens have their difficulty, right? Like, I think it comes down to playstyle. Because, Celestial, you and I both agree, like, wholeheartedly on Ninja Gaiden 2 and its difficulty. But, I know a lot of people say 3, but, I mean, even though I've never completed the US version of 3, that's just, like, I feel like I could with the practice. It's just the fact that there are limited continues. I still think that Ninja Gaiden 2 for me is really really underrated in terms of difficulty. But it's just weather physics. I've never been good at weather physics in games, like ice levels and that sort of stuff. I know people don't like ice levels in general, but I have a lot of trouble with that sort of stuff because if you guys haven't noticed over the time of watching, really where my skill lies the most is if I can wrap my head around the mechanics of the game, those are the games that I really enjoy and I get really into. But the games where the game changes the mechanics on you, those are the games where I always struggle a lot, and I also get really irritated with them. So I think that's why, like, Ninja Gaiden 2 is my least favorite and the hardest, because it's just one of those things that for my skill set and play style, it just plays very, very well into my weakness as a gamer, if that makes sense. That's also true, Thumb. Like, I've only played the 4 hours of Ninja Gaiden 1, of Ninja Gaiden 2 that you guys saw. So, like, yeah, that was, I think if I played it more and learned the hitboxes and learned those shifting mechanics, I would probably get better at it. I'm just concerned at how upset I would get at it in the meantime. Like, I didn't really have much fun with it. So, ugh. Yeah, I agree with that. Absolutely, YBGN. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden 3 is harder than Ninja Gaiden 1. I was actually talking to Thumb a couple days ago about this, that really, like, to me, the absolute ideal game would be Ninja Gaiden 3 as far as playstyle goes, mixed with the levels of Ninja Gaiden 2. I really, really like the aesthetic of Ninja Gaiden 2 more than any of them. I think it's amazing that way. And I really, really hate the gameplay. And then Ninja Gaiden 3, I think that the aesthetics of Ninja Gaiden 3 are reasonably lacking, but the gameplay is like the absolute culmination of all the mechanics that they introduced in 1 and 2. That game controls so well. Like, the game itself is so much fun. So much fun. Because of how well it controls, Ninja Gaiden 3 might be my favorite of the 3, but I don't, it just aesthetically, it just is lacking compared to this one and number 2. That's what I'm saying, Thumb, though. Like, aesthetically, I think it's the best. I think it captures the feel of what Ninja Gaiden is, as far as just, like, thematically. I think it does that perfectly. I just don't like the gameplay as much. And a lot of that is actually the hitboxes. Like, they made the hitboxes so narrow and small, that I feel like it makes it really, 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 really hard to, it makes it really hard to know when you are making contact with something. But that's just me. Like, that's... Like, the birds are annoying, but their hitboxes, like, it feels like, to me, it feels like they're 1 pixel tall. Like, they're so itty-bitty that... I almost got killed there. Like, I would rather play the last stage in this Ninja Gaiden for eternity than most of Ninja Gaiden 2 with my current skill set. I feel like you've really got nothing to lose there. You've got nothing to lose there with jumping into those zombies, or whatever they are. Which is kind of interesting, because those guys... those guys are... They knock you back onto a standing platform. They're scary, but now that I'm just not worrying about them... Now that I'm just not worrying about them, they're actually a lot less scary. It's kind of interesting. Didn't really expect that. Thumb, do I avoid the challenge if I just create a save state? Not use it, just create it. Okay, yeah, damage boost, guys. That was a damage boost. What do you guys think? Good damage boost? I do not like this situation, Sam I am. I do not like these missiles and hams. I don't know. I didn't really have much for that. Sorry. Failure. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm not going to use it. Just will it void my 3-2... I mean, I guess I've already gotten here, so it doesn't matter. But if I clear it, I'd hate to lose the... no, I'll just do it later. I can get here again. If I'm actually going to create, like, save states, then I can just use some to get back here. So... That's not actually that big a deal. I should just focus on your challenge. Not worry about anything else. Why add anything to the mix, right? Okay, so... Yeah, I got no idea. I got no idea how to get through that. Let's just try it again, because I can get there again. I know it's dead, so let me just get there and then see if I can figure it out. And if I can figure it out, then I'll give it a solid try. I'll give it a solid try. Yeah, exactly. Now that I've attempted and failed and I've got nothing to lose, I can just kind of go and not worry about it. I wasn't sure if you could make that jump either, so I figured I'd try. You, go away now. Alright, so... Ah! Now we die! Oh, okay, alright, cool. Anyway, so let's try that again. So what we need to do is... Okay, not that. That is not what we need to do. Okay, so it's just getting right to that edge. So it's right, like, just screening him on and then waiting for him. And then we can go. Okay, alright. That I can do. I don't know if we can beat the boss, but we will push now just to get to 3-3 and get a shot at the boss. And I think that will probably have to be my attempt. But now that I understand how to do that, then that's a start. We have a goal, folks. We have a goal. Yeah, I just didn't know you could do that without the bird showing its ugly face. Now, I'm actually not too worried about the boss either. I think I can get him, whether I can get him in one attempt or not. Like just seeing what he just did, like at least I can get an idea. Thanks, Thumb. I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate the support, guys. Like, you know, it never hurts to try, right? Like, succeed or fail at it. If you do better than you did before, then you've succeeded. Like, I definitely feel like this whole attempt has been a success. I've gotten better at the game, and I'm able to consistently get farther than I ever could have before without dying. Like, that's huge. That's huge. That gives me extra lives for later stages. That gives me all this extra fuel for when I really, really want to try and push this game. Now suddenly, you know, it's a pretty good confidence builder too, right? Like, just knowing that I actually can get farther than I expected to be able to get with an NDR. Like, well, with no deaths, not an NDR. That very, very false statement there. But yeah, it's just I'm able to get farther than I thought with no deaths. That's a huge confidence booster. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that when I accidentally hit one, so that was kind of on my... Alright, let's just respawn this guy. He's feeling aggressive today. I like 2-2, though. This level feels fun. Like, I get why people don't like it, and this is like where a lot of people stop playing because they get tired of all the nonsense, but... I don't know, I think it's pretty fun, actually. It feels good. I mean, I think that... I think it would actually enable me to play a lot more of the game. Like, as it stands... that's the thing. If that happens, I don't know what to do with that. It allows for learning more. I kind of like it because I feel like if somebody is playing through, then maybe here's an idea. How about a marker? How far you get until your first death, and then how far you get overall. How about something like that? Like just to... Because that means that people who really know the game have a challenge, and people who don't know the game still have a real challenge. Like, it doesn't matter. If you're just playing one CC on this, then no matter what way you look at it, that's going to be a challenge for this game. Like, I couldn't beat it, but I could probably have gotten to stage 4 or 5, I think. Maybe 6. Maybe 6. Because as I remember in our Getting Good, when I started to actually get, you know, used to the game and I was able to just sort of plow through it a little bit, I got through... I had a lot of trouble with 3-2. The jump I've just been practicing. I had a lot of trouble with that. And then once I got through that, I started to do really well. And I kind of screamed through the next 2 levels. And then I got walled in the last level. I had a little bit of trouble getting to the last level. When you fight that boss, then... is that your dad that you fight there? Or whoever it is that you're originally trying to find? The guy with the lightning? So, I fought him, and it took me like 2 attempts to really learn how to get him. 2 or 3, I think. And then after that, I started, I just got walled on the last stage. But I think it's also really dependent on the game. Not a bad way to be. Not a bad way to be. Ugh. Ah. I slipped. I was falling out of my chair. I had to get more comfortable. I just was not looking at the screen there. No, no, that bat is not going to get me. The one thing that's really, really cool about this game is there are so many sections where you're really encouraged to move forward really fast, and then it is really good at changing its pace. I love that about this game. That like you want to go super fast, and then it makes you like, here I could just make that jump where I can slow down and take it easy for a second. And the thing I like about it though is it feels like those two things are it feels like those two things are consistent, and the game wants you to do both. Like, it's intentionally designed so that it pushes you forward and slows you down. So, yeah, that's the thing. I wonder if I should slash at that bird just in case I mistime that jump. If I get there. Now that I've said that, I'm gonna die somewhere in here, but... I should have gotten hit there. At least I still, like, I really feel like I should be getting hit there. Ah! Well, that was, absolute misery. Okay. Good to know. At least I've got a little bit of a sense for the timing of that guy now. The health actually matters here because I could screw up badly enough on the machine gun guys where I do need the health. I don't think so. Like, that hasn't happened too much, but it definitely has happened. So... Like that. That's exactly what I was talking about. I just changed how I did something, like, for a second, and got totally wrecked for it, because I had no idea what to do with the situation I was in. Yep. Alright, well, we're still gonna... I think we can get 3-3. So, I feel like that's... I feel like given time and skill, that 3-3 is perfectly respectable for my attempt. If we can get 3-4 because we get to the boss, then I'll take it. But we're gonna push a little bit here, get 3-3 at least, and then that will probably be what I call my attempt. I think that's reasonable. Yeah, 4-1 I don't know at all, so I don't like. But we could at least get to it, right? I don't know the mines. I know the jungle level. I just remember it, but I don't know which of the mines. Oh, I do know the mines. Yeah. Okay, alright. Yeah. Yeah, that's... At that point, it's gonna take a lot more practice than I have. Like, we need to do a dedicated session of practice for that. And I'm good doing that, just not today. Not today, sir, no. But hopefully you guys have had fun with just this attempt. Or this series of attempts. See some progression. I do need to test out the other dozen controllers I've got over there. I didn't know you could... Can you destroy every projectile in this game? That actually changes things a lot, doesn't it? That changes a lot. I didn't know that if it's the case. I'm looking forward to it though, because I've got like 20 new tabs for Silicon Ninja Haircuts back open for business. I hate making that mistake. That's the mistake that feels so bad to me because because it's just like there's nothing but pure error on that. Like that's all me and that's all nerves. It feels so bad. Feels so bad, man. I don't know why I do that. It just like that was intentional getting hit there. I don't know if it's faster or not, but I'll take it. But I got some new shift registers. Like there, that was another haircut. I'm just a little high on when I think I can attack and when I actually can. I've always been that way. I always attack, if I attack a little bit too early in this game. And that's where I take a lot of deaths. Like, a lot of deaths. Mr. Matthews, welcome, man. How's it going? How's your day? Welcome to the channel. Bang! Welcome to the channel. So currently we've gotten to 3-3? 3-2? 3-3, right? That's our current best? No, 3-2. 3-2, yeah. 3-2 is our best. We're trying to get to 3-3. And I think that's as good as we're going to do for this, for the time I've got to put in attempts, but... I looked away, and I should not have jumped, and I knew it, but... I appreciate it, man. And so this is Thumb Brothers' challenge of just seeing how far you can get on one life, no power-ups. And I'm a little bit of a Ninja Gaiden noob. Obviously not a retro noob, but this is one of those games I haven't played very much. I wanted to give him some support and do run. So that is going to be really key, though. Sitting down for the practice sessions and just getting a save point at the beginning of each stage and practicing full clears of the stages to begin with. I think that's so normally I play only on original carts, original hardware. This is still original hardware, but because of the fact that it's one life, it just seemed like, for the sake of anyone watching, who would want to watch somebody die once and then immediately just jump into their death like 4 more times. And I could reset too, but that's kind of like, that's also the long way around. So I figured this was one of those rare instances where an EverDrive was the appropriate way to go, just for expediency's sake. For the sake of the viewership. Yeah, I would like to figure out what the trigger is for that mutt to jump down after me. Hopefully there will be a couple more. I'm hoping there'll be a lot more than a couple, but at least a couple more. Throwing into the mix. Okay, I don't know. Was I not high enough there? Did my jump get canceled? That was weird. I don't actually know what happened there. It's a strange death. That was a really strange death. That felt really weird. Like, that just felt odd. Though, I don't know why. Alright. Come on. We're walking backwards here. We're walking backwards here. Let's get a little bit of that forward progress. Unfortunately, like, I do need to, I really do need to cut the stream at about 2 hours, and we're past that. So this may have to be the last run, because I have obligations, but, I may just have to get, like, for pride's sake, if nothing else, I may have to do an off-stream run of, to get to 3-3 and or even 4-1 and pass that along. I don't know. We'll see. If we can get there. I mean, we can if I can just stop making these silly little errors. I want to understand how those guys work, though. If their RNG as to how and when they throw, or whether there's a pattern. Like, I kind of want to sit there and just watch them for a minute, and, I kind of want to watch them for a minute, and then study them and see what they do, what their behavior really is. Whoops. Reading chat, not looking at the screen. I can just walk off of that, can't I? That sword went right through him. That was like chest high. that sword was like chest high. I think it just wasn't like it wasn't quite far enough out. Yeah, Mr. Matthews, that's kind of one thing that's one of the things that I was talking about a little bit earlier, was that a lot of challenge runs, though, I feel like people don't want submissions unless the person has completed the challenge. I don't know why that guy sometimes does that, sometimes doesn't. You, go away now. Thank you. Like, I feel like, a lot of times, like, I don't really care about winning or losing. It's really a lot more about just doing it for the sake of doing it, for the individual in the community. But a lot of times I do feel like I feel like people feel like you're wasting their time if you don't complete the challenge. But if I feel like people don't feel that way, then I'm way more likely to participate. Alright, so alright, cool, we did it. We got a 3-3. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, that to me is... How do you, that's not good. Alright, how do you do that? Alright, jump on back. Oh, come on! Alright, well, anyway. That's a thing. Okay, well, I learned a lot of how to get past that guy, but... Yeah, that's why I stopped doing it. Alright. We'll see. We'll do one more run, and we'll stop after that, because we'll see if we can beat that boss. If we die anywhere in this, then I'll stop. But we did get the 3-3 I was looking for, and that's a start, right? Like, we couldn't do that before we started. Couldn't even get past 2-2. So now we can get past 2-2, you know, consistently enough, but... So, Thumb, is the DPS on that guy, like, is it actually a DPS race there or not? Because I feel like hitting both of those, DPS. His damage per second, because it seems like it's a bit of a damage race with him. So, is that, what's the timing on breaking 2 of those bullets? Because it looks like if you just stay on one side and wail on him, that you're doing okay. But those bullets do what? 2 bars of damage a second? I don't know what I was doing there. The wrong thing. That's what I was doing there. But yeah, are you actually in a damage race with him, or is it more likely if you get there with half health-ish that you're probably going to be able to, you know, deal enough damage to get out of that fight alive? Because the timing on breaking the projectiles seems tight. That's also good to know. How much damage does the boss do if he bodies you? What is the body damage of the boss? I'd like to know that. That was really late. I intentionally dropped down and just hoped that I had enough time there. Which I did, which was good. That was really good. Ah, you jerk face. What a jerk. Yeah, that's about right, Mr. Matthews. It was working then, and it's still working now. Awesome. Awesome. It's so true, too. It really is. Alright, let's see if we can not get trolled by this duder. So far, we're getting trolled. But I managed to recover. It looks like if you duck there, that just ain't gonna hit you, which is nice. That's very nice. Okay, alright. Alright. Maybe there's a chance. You're telling me there's a chance. No, no! No! Wow! Wow! Oh! That's so brutal! Really? Ah, how did I miss that guy? I didn't even think you could miss that guy. Oh, dude, that sucks. Oh, trolled. The game trolled me. Wow, I've never missed that guy. I really, honestly, as long as you jumped and swung, I didn't think it was possible to miss that guy. I learned better, didn't I? Alright, guys. Well, it was a good shot. It was a good shot. Thumb, I hope that this was entertaining for you as it was for us. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, I've got a whole handful of. To the left of that is a Sega Master System. To the right's TurboGrafx 16. We got about 16 consoles behind us, so it's got a little bit of everything, man. In the upper left-hand corner, we've got the Sega Genesis Battle Station. All sorts of crazy nonsense. But yeah, thanks, Thumb. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. All right. So again, I'm gonna go over just very briefly. This is not the official announcement. We will be doing another channel announcement sometime here in the near future. Very near future. But here's the general gist of what we're doing. The Gittin goods are fun and they're fine and dandy, but I really want this channel to be much more about just goofing off with these games rather than pushing to a point of frustration, which is a lot of what the Gittin goods were. So how we're going to be doing it is, if I'm streaming on YouTube, it's going to be for fun, just like good humor, community challenges, community races, and or picking up a game just to goof off. If I'm doing competitive runs against myself or trying to really get good at a game, I'm going to stream that on Twitch. So I'm going to sort of isolate that really hyper competitive side of myself that I've got. I'm going to isolate it in one section. And if you guys like that sort of stuff, and you really want to see me push myself and my skills to limits, then you should check some of that stuff out on Twitch. I've got more plans, though, for YouTube. I will post PBs for, I will post PBs to YouTube. So there will be like a record of what we're doing there, but a lot of the just like hard push I'm not going to do on here. And there's actually a couple reasons for that, not the least of which is kind of interesting, is that since we stopped doing streams, we got a lot more exposure on the channel. Because if you're doing streams and you're doing videos, YouTube tends to only show you for the streams, or it pretty much removes you from the algorithm in a lot of ways. That's at least what it seems. And a lot of big streamers and video producers or content producers on YouTube have noticed that. So one of the reasons I also went on a hiatus was to test that theory. And we had hit a point of very, very, very little growth. And when I stopped doing live streams on YouTube, we started growing again, pretty much back to like how we started growing. So, I do want us to grow, and I want us to focus more on that, and I want us to be very much an encouraging channel and tech, video game retro tech. So that's the little teaser for kind of where we're going, and I'll go really in depth in that in a channel update when I really have exactly how we're gonna do it down, and I can give you guys more of a scheduled setup for it. Because I don't want to promise something that in a form that it's not going to be in. And we've done a lot of shifting around. We've done a lot of learning in the last year and a half, and I want to continue that. But I also want to do it in a way where we're growing, not in a way where we're stagnating. So because that also helps you guys, right? Like if we stagnate, we stop growing, then that doesn't really help the community either. We need to be growing in order to get more people interested and spread this retro awesomeness to more people. So that's where we are. We're not going to start scheduled streams again yet, and I'll talk more about that later as I figure out exactly what we're going to do and how we're going to do it. But that's a general idea. So guys, thanks all for joining. Thumb, thanks so much for posting the challenge, and thank you particularly for extending the challenge. I'm glad we got a chance to do something for it. And yeah, guys, we will see you all very soon. I'll try and be on some of your streams as soon as I can. This is one of those periods where I have not stopped working dawn to dusk, pretty much 24/7, 7 days a week. So yeah, it's just one of those.
The Energizer Bunny just keeps going and going and going.
The work is not stopping, and I still have more to do. So we'll keep you posted, and we'll keep you going. Guys, have a good night. Thanks so much for joining. Peace.